Hello, Dr. Rushabh. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, for those of us who are joining us live today, this is Dr. Rushabh here from Davao Medical School Foundation, and I'm proud to announce that he has passed this year's 20 January FMG exam with flying colors of 196. Really, hats off to you,
Thank
my
you
dear
so much.
doctor. So I will just first let us hear from you. How was your journey with MIST? How was your journey as an online batch student? He actually joined on 15th of June batch of online platform, and he has been with us since recently. He has cleared his dream exam of FMG, and right now he is with us. So let us hear from him.
Sir, so before I start, I would like to thank all of the MIST team for giving me this opportunity to come on this platform and share my thoughts. So, sir, as you said that I started my journey on June 15th, which was one of the earliest batches which
Yes.
were taken by MIST online. So, sir, before I started the journey, I was not sure if I'll be able to sit for 8 hours, 10 hours stretch because whole day classes. And after that, I had to revise. But then once you start, once you get into that flow, it all gets easier. And you have that strength to overcome these obstacles easily, sir. But the thing is, you have to just be disciplined and you have to get into it first.
Okay. So how did you actually cope up with this online thing? Because it would have been one of the first experiences in your life that you would have got, that learning all those important concepts and contents through online media. How was it? I mean, how did you cope up?
Yes, sir. First, as it was a 10-hour class, it was very difficult. But then when we started it, it got easier. And most important was revision on the same day, which which is easier to tell. But when you actually do it, it's little difficult. There were some days where I
Yes.
could not revise it daily. But then there were also days where I used to get breaks. Like Tuesday, there was examination day.
Yes.
I could
Yes.
clear few of the topics. So that was one of the main advantage of being online because I had the lectures 24 hours. So I
Correct.
could complete it whenever I wanted, sir.
Yeah, actually in online you are also forced to watch those videos on time so that you don't keep a much of backlog. That
Yes,
was the main idea from our side, that we allowed only to look at those videos for 24 hours. Many
yes, sir.
of you initially were a little bit skeptical about it, that let us keep it for more time, but the main reason was that so that you guys can finish everything on time and you make a habit of sitting 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and be till 7 o'clock in the evening. So just like how the face-to-face classes are done at MIST, we thought of, let us give you the same experience of online classes also during the same time. So that's
Yes,
the main idea, that we allowed only for 24 hours to watch those videos. Initially, I feel it was a little bit difficult on your part, but once everything was falling in place, I believe it was pretty beneficial actually in the long
yes,
run.
sir.
Because in online medium, once you have some backlog of classes, it is very difficult to cope up because it will be keep on piling because next day there is a class. So how did you actually manage when you were able to all see those videos on that same days, or you were making it little bit I was not able to finding time, or how did you manage watching the videos on time?
So most of the time, like I guess almost all of the lectures I have watched it live. So I did not get much backlogs, or even if I did not watch one video, or like I would have just missed 2 3 hours of that day. I would used to watch it the same day most probably. And there,
Okay.
I just had problems when it was the last revision classes because my batch was still going on and few revision videos were also going on. But the good thing was the revision videos used to stay in the app, so I could check it after the classes or early
Yes.
morning at the time.
And you also mentioned about that every Tuesday test. How did it help you, or it was an overburden on you guys? I mean, how did you feel it personally?
So for when we started, we used to feel that it would be a little overburden. But then in actual, when I look back, I know that those were the tests which helped me to sit for long hours in the like 300 questions test, then 100 questions test. So it gave us a base where we can actually stand and solve the question papers. And
Okay.
if we always revise, like if we review the test, the mistakes, it will be very helpful for the long term.
Okay. And how did you find those subject-wise tests? when the subjects were finishing and the T&D sessions, and later on those grand mock tests? Was it helpful? I mean, how do you look at it?
I guess all the exams which were taken by the Miss platform were definitely helpful. And I'll always tell my juniors or the people who will be writing again the exam to not skip the test, because those were the tests where I used to know my mistakes, my weaker points, my weaker subjects. And it is okay if we get low marks in those tests, because that is not the final test. But most important is you review it after the exam, what was wrong, what was correct. And even if it is possible for you to just write one line of that question in your notebook, it would be very helpful before you go for the next test. So you already know the concept of the answer.
Correct. Any suggestions for the upcoming batches, the students who are attempting in June FMG? I mean, any suggestions from your side if they are joining particularly in online platform, because you have gone through the journey, you are the best guide. Like any particular thing that you wish to convey to them?
So for the new students or the students who will be joining on the online platform, people might tell you that you won't be able to sit for 10 hours, 12 hours. Like you'll have doubts on yourself. There will be instances where you have to take time for your family, but then that's all okay. You just have to complete whatever the Mish platform gives you. And it is very easy. If you start once the journey, it will be very easy. You will feel like it was only 5-6 hours class, and every day you'll learn new things. So it is very interesting. So the only thing is, sir, they have to give the tests on the time and just complete whatever the videos doctors have been teaching.
And how did you also manage, I mean, solving the doubts or any queries in case you had any during the session? I mean, how are you able to manage that? I mean,
Yes,
any
sir.
particular doubts? Huh?
Yes, actually, on the online platforms, we don't have face-to-face doctors, but then we also have their WhatsApp contact numbers or any other means of contact from where we can talk to the doctor directly. And it was very helpful because the doctors used to not, even if it is not on the same day, they'll always reply us within 2 to 3 days. So it was very easy to solve or clear all our doubts. And most importantly, sir, most of the times we don't get doubts easily because the faculty and the explanation was very easy, which helped us very nicely. And I still remember you, sir, because once we had a biochemistry class and then you had to catch a flight later, but then you were still teaching us till the end, even when the taxi driver was waiting for you outside. So these small movements and small efforts by you and all the missed faculties and all the staff there really inspires all the students to study very hard, sir.
No, it is all your efforts, my dear friends, that we are here for you. We are here only to guide you, but it is all on you because you are the one who is putting all the efforts. Sitting in front of a small mobile screen for 10 hours a day is not everybody's cakewalk. So if you are able to do it, really hats off to you guys. It everything boils down to one fact, whether you are able to achieve success or not. That's what we are also putting effort, and you are also having all those sleepless nights. So really, from the core of my heart and from the entire team of MIST, I once again thank you for being with us and also achieving your dream. And from the core of my heart, again, Dr. Rushabh, I also wish you all the very, very best in all of your upcoming endeavors in your life. May you always achieve success. Thank you all for
Thank you very
joining.
much, sir.
Thank you all for joining. And all the best for your upcoming endeavors in your life. Thank you so much. Thank you.